The man's right here ate, drank, and didn't go to the gym for a year while he was in Europe. He's an American citizen going over to Europe, and well, he still got fitter. What happened to my body shocked me because we've kind of known this for a while. It's been going around that there are additives and there's a bunch of different stuff in American food compared to the stuff around the world. Canada to a lesser, but still, not inconsequential aspect that, yeah, there's just something. There's something in our foods that's making us less healthy. And the moment that we address this is the moment that we can take positive steps moving forward. Dave Alistair eats whatever he wants and hasn't set foot in a gym, yet somehow he's completely transformed his body in less than a year. Oh yeah, and there's pictures and he can back this up. The only thing that's changed, he moved from the US to Europe, where he credits the shift in lifestyle and better quality food for his dramatic results. Striking before and after photos of the 33-year-old show a clear difference. His pot belly is gone, replaced by a defined chest, sculpted obliques, and a healthy glow. Yeah, it's kind of wild. Like, you're telling me that you're not doing any exercises? Okay. But it's not just about appearances. Dave says his blood tests back it up. Before leaving America, his cholesterol levels were flagged as elevated. 8 months into his European life, his new test revealed his numbers had not only dropped, but hit optimal levels. Dave, who previously lived in Reno, Nevada, claims he made zero conscious effort to lose weight or get fit. He insists he didn't overhaul his diet or start working out. In fact, he leaned in even harder to indulgence. When I arrived in Europe, I didn't follow any diet plans. I drank copious amounts of wine and beer and ate all the local delicacies whenever I want. I wasn't about to pass up the pain au chocolat in chocolate or the duck and dumplings in Prague. And well, he ended up going from the guy on the left to the guy on the right. And you're telling me that is simply just healthy eating and a better lifestyle? I mean, that's amazing. It's big if true, but the muscles are just kind of throwing me off. Okay, like those shoulders, there's obviously something going on there in the chest. Like the chest just doesn't show up underneath like that. If you're not doing anything for it, it's not going to show up like that. So I don't think he's telling the whole story. Despite his indulgent diet, Dave found the pounds dropped off, and he was putting down the variety of differences between Europe and the US when it comes to food and lifestyle choices. Yeah, this is irrefutable. Okay, firstly, the YouTuber believes that the food in Europe is a much higher quality and doesn't have things like additives, fillers, ingredients, yes, added to food primarily to increase the volume and bulk, yes, genetically modified organisms, and chemicals. Yeah, because a lot of the stuff, like, you can still go buy at markets, and they're getting it fresh from the farm. Like, it's a very real process, and if you eat the same type of way, which you can, there are farmers markets in Canada, in the United States, that you can go and get generally everything that you want. If you can buy everything off of a farm, I would highly recommend it. It's not really possible with people that live in very extreme climates, okay, up north, or people in more remote areas. Okay, distributor Tilly Distribution highlights why this difference in ingredients occurs between the two regions. It notes, in the US, the FDA takes a notably more hands-off approach to testing and inspections, often allowing new food ingredients unless proven harmful. This includes ingredients, for example, GMOs, growth hormones, and chemical preservatives. In Europe, the EFSA requires additives to be proven safe before approval and has banned the use of growth hormones and several chemical additives. Experts believe that the ultra-processed nature of U.S. food versus European products may also play a role in weight gain. For instance, many pasta brands like the United States use thickening agents, coloring agents, and additives like emulsifiers, which prolong their shelf life, which have been linked to bloating, sluggishness, and diabetes. Pasta, meanwhile, in Europe, is usually made with just semolina, wheat flour, and water, leaving out the preservatives. So yeah, it really is a case of the ingredients making the quality of the food. And while I have a couple of questions, and I think just simply doing a routine of calisthenics does explain those changes, but yeah, there's simply something going on in the quality of food that we're eating in North America compared to the rest of the world. And if RFK ends up getting his way, we might actually see a strong possibility that we're not just going to make America healthy again, we're going to make North America healthy again. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.